Though the Anderson-Shiro varsity Owls were predicted to lose by 17 points, they improved to 3-0 by beating the Brazos High School Cougars of Wallace 52-32 on Saturday night in Bryan. Sophomore receiver Dylan Bonnert said the prediction lit a fire in the players' belly.
Okay, we've got to eliminate the penalty. All right, get rid of that stuff. I told you can be a pretty good football team. They were picked to beat you by 17. You just beat them by 20. All right.
Woo!
I told you it wasn't going to happen. All right. Tonight, what we talked about before the game, the weight room paid off tonight. Okay, bottom line. Yes. Bottom line, and that's the first thing he said, Coach. Y'all got it going on. All right. Guys, don't be happy with 3. All right. So next week we got to go 1-0 again. All right. That's all that matters. The Harris Bowl, which rates every team in the state of Texas and then picks every game throughout every week. It doesn't matter what classification, had us as a 17-point underdog tonight. We told that to the kids, and in our minds, we never thought that was going to happen. We thought we were a lot better than being 17-point underdogs. So our kids played with a little, like they had something to prove tonight. So I was glad they came out and established the line of scrimmage, took control up front, and kind of kept that all night. I don't really think they ever stopped us. I think we stopped ourselves a few times, but other than that, offensively we moved the ball well. Defensively, we got to shore up a couple of things in our pass defense. We got to get more pressure on the quarterback. He had way too much time tonight, so there's still lots of things we need to work on.
Cola made a 51-yard run tonight.
Derek had a couple of big runs. You know, I don't know, they may not have all been explosive for touchdowns, but I know Kevin Woods had several big runs just up the middle with people hanging off of him. Anthony Woods, Dalen Williams, just so many kids that put up big plays tonight. And it's just that, I told them before the game, every one of them's got something beating inside their chest, and they've got to learn to play with that heart and passion and enthusiasm, excitement. And our kids did that tonight. We had a lot of kids that stepped up tonight because there was a lot of tired kids out on the field with the number of cramps, as hot and humid as it is tonight. Since it's a Saturday night game, we didn't see them till 3:15 today, so it took a little longer to get those fluids into them, and that probably contributed more to the cramps tonight.
Did you get worried when cramps stopped our quarterback, John McDonald?
With what we're able to do right now, we knew we had some guys that could step in and just keep getting the ball and just, you know, basically manage the game. We didn't have to get out, and we weren't asking him to go out and throw the ball for 300 yards and win the game. We just wanted him to go out and manage the game, keep getting it to those backs that were making those big runs.
But it didn't seem like you guys were slowed down by that.
Again, you know, you can contribute that to the kids and also to the great assistant coach we've got preparing those kids to get in. Coach Young is our offensive coordinator, but Robert Wisnowski, Robert Shiflett, Jeffrey Trent, John Reed, they all did a great job just preparing our kids to make sure they were ready for whatever happened tonight. Peyton stepped in and did exactly what we asked him to do. Manage the offense, got the ball distributed who we needed to, slowed it down when we needed to, just took control and kind of kept his composure while he was in there. So I can't say enough good things about Peyton stepping in there tonight and doing that for us. It feels good to be 3-0, but all of them are for naught if we don't continue this. So we just want to keep playing and keep getting better each week. We'll start tackling some more and making sure that we're ready for next Friday night. I know we've got another chore next Friday night. We travel to Iola. They've got an outstanding quarterback, and we're going to have to be able to tackle in the open field. So we got to get back to tackling basics.
It was a very physical game, but as you see, we came on top. So I think it was pretty good, and that's probably one of the most physical teams we're going to play this season. And that was a very big accomplishment that we won.
So does that make you have even more confidence knowing that you're going to play Iola next week?
Yes, ma'am. I think that we could do the same thing we did tonight, but we have to be committed to the game, finish our hits, and score good touchdowns.
So what do you think made the difference tonight?
Everybody wanted to win this game. Everybody was determined. We went to practice all week hard. We just really wanted it.
So you paid them back after losing last year?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And you won by 20 when you were predicted to lose by 17?
It makes the whole team feel like they're in heaven because, people say we can't do it, but look now, we're here. I think Derek Cola had some good runs, Kevin Woods. I think everybody did pretty good. I had some pretty good runs. I helped teammates get closer to the end zone. I'm proud of myself for that. I think we're ready for next week because we really want revenge on them too.
So what are you predicting is going to be the game score next week?
50-something to 20. That's what Coach wants, so that's what we got to do.
So how do you think the defense did tonight?
Well, we kind of did play a little sloppy until halftime. The coach talked to us and kind of stepped it up. After he talked to us, we got it all under control and we did good.
When you started making some pretty big stops.
Yes, ma'am.
And some hard stops.
Yes, ma'am. Most proud of that we brought a W to the house and that we actually got some good rushing yards from all three of our backs, well, four of our backs. We did pretty good tonight.
And did you start a chant with the team?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me about that?
Well, I told Brian personally that he's gonna ask us what we're gonna do, and I told him we're gonna say work. And he just carried on.
When did you start that?
About 2 weeks ago.
So how do you feel about your win when you all were predicted to lose by 17 points and you won by 20?
Well, I kind of felt bad about it because they was putting us down, just shoving us on the bus, and then after the game, paid off.
Did you think that made you work harder?
Yes, man. That actually made us work real hard. I was in places that I really don't play in. I played in D tackle tonight, and man, I never played there before. So I think we did pretty good.
And you guys played well even after John McDonald was taken out because
Yes,
of
ma'am.
cramping. What'd you think of that?
I was kind of worried. Then I also had faith in our backup quarterback that he can also do it and push us on through.
Peyton Nagel?
Yes, ma'am. And then after John McDonald got out, we just told ourselves, hey, we gotta do it for him. We gotta do it for him. We can't give up now.
So how do you feel about the game against Iola? You think y'all are ready?
I think we're ready. I think we can beat them by 17 to 20 points.
What do you think has made your team stronger this year?
Being in the weight room together and being one on everything. Our main leader, I think, is John McDonald. He gets us pumped. He goes out, it makes us work harder. We just, before I came up with the chant that what we're gonna do, work, we were just, what time is it? Game time. And I was like, man, we gotta switch something up. Last year it didn't work for us. And then I was like, man, we need to just what we're gonna do is work. We need to work harder. And it paid off.
The overall team play, I thought it was great. You know, offensive line had a great push and just they finished to the end. And it starts with the offensive line. You know, the big boys getting the big holes and openings for our running backs, and just execution. And I thought we did that good tonight. But we need to capitalize. We need to correct all the turnovers and the penalties.
So how do you feel about winning by 20 when you were predicted to lose by 17?
When Coach told us when they had us getting beat by 17, that kind of lit a fire in our belly, and we said that's not going to happen. We kind of just turned it on, and it was the other way around this time. Instead of them beating us by 17, we beat them by 20. We have a lot of confidence this year, and I hope it carries on the rest of the games and just play hard.
How do you think y'all are going to do against Iola next week? You think you're ready?
I think, you know, Iola's a really good team, you know. They got a good big line, and we got to stop the guys that have the balls and make plays and just play hard and execute like we did last night on offense, or tonight like we did on offense, and I think we'll be fine.
What do you think were the biggest plays tonight?
We had some big hits on the defense, I think, you know. We delivered a punch. We got to the quarterback a little bit, made him scramble out of the pocket and stole the ball up in the air. And back to our offensive line, just came with a punch, you know. They're like, you know, this is smash mouth football. You gonna get them or not? And we, offensive line said, we're gonna take it to the house.